please don't pinch me. I'm wearing green, and I'll set my cat on you, okay? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Please stay. Happy St. Catrick's Day? She's caught on my sweater. Snappy. Aw, man. This is your fault. It's America's favorite holiday. St. Patrick's Day, a day for wearing green and drinking juice. I think people do that. I'm staying home. But like, Americans love holidays like this, you know? As do other places in the world, obviously, you know, Ireland and stuff. But like, Americans love this day. And while I don't really care about holidays like this, I do think it's a fun excuse to make dumb Sims houses. For example, on Valentine's Day, I made a very, very pink house. And then today, I was like, you know what we could do? Green. We could do green. And so I made a house with a very specific theme. The theme was green. As in, every single thing that I put in that house had to be green. It's a solid color challenge, but like extreme edition. A lot of times when I do these, I'm like, I'm making a blue house. And like everything is blue, but there is some leniency with like trying to make the house look okay. For example, like you could use white columns. But no. Today in the greenhouse, everything is green, columns included. If you can't find a green version, you can't have it. So like, for example, there's no toilet paper in this house because there's no green paper. There's also no toilet paper anywhere right now, actually. So it's a fun social commentary. But here it is. I built it in Granite Falls. I wanted to go for something kind of interesting because a lot of times with these kind of houses, with like solid color challenge type houses, it's really easy to make like a modern house, like a cool big box with all green and make it all fancy and modern. But I wanted to make a cabin because I think for one, I mean, it's green, you know, the woods and stuff kind of works, but two, it's just kind of interesting. But two, it's kind of interesting to try and do a thing like this and make it into more of a challenge, you know? And so I made a really green cabin. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. It's a vacation spot in Granite Falls for camping and stuff. So you can bring your Sims here to stay. I don't know how much it costs to rent. I don't know why you would want to rent it either, because it's kind of horrible. Honestly, it's kind of cute on the outside. Like, I kind of like the shape of it a lot. I like the landscape. I think it's kind of cute colors even on the outside, but like the inside is a horrible nightmare. You're gonna just, you'll see in a second. I warned you. You might need to wear glasses, just like sunglasses to sort of block it out a little bit. You know, there's some very bright bathrooms in here. Well, it's just one bathroom, but it's very bright because there's that bright green toilet and sink. I used them both. I also refuse to put any technology in this entire house. There's no TVs, there's no computers. There's obviously like, you know, a stove and a fridge and stuff, but like there isn't like tech in like the entertainment sense. You can't listen to music here. You have to come and be one with nature if you want to visit this house, okay? And it'll be pleasant. It'll be pleasant. You know, you could just surround yourself with green. I debated posting this video as like a regular speed build. I thought it'd be really funny if I made the video and I was like, hey guys, welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. You know, we're building a house today. And I was like, it's a cute cabin. And I just didn't acknowledge the fact that it's all green. Because imagine if I did that. I made this house, and then I came on YouTube and I was like, built a cool house today, you guys, hope you like it, and just pretended it was normal. What do you think would happen? I think that would be hilarious. A high-quality, top-notch joke, but it wasn't worth the risk. I was like, you know what, let's just, it was for St. Patrick's Day, let it be St. Patrick's Day, but I liked the idea of making that joke. I have done that before, like for example, I once, for April Fool's Day, made a video where I played a Let's Play episode from The Sims 4 in The Sims 3. Like I had a Let's Play called Friends that was like my city living LP, and I made my Sims again in The Sims 3, like the family one of them, and their apartment in The Sims 3, and then I played the episode as it was totally normal, and I was just like, you know, living the dream every day, going to work, raising the toddler, but in reality, it was in The Sims 3, even though it was a Sims 4 Let's Play, and I thought it was hilarious. Like, I was so proud of myself for that joke. It wasn't even that good of a joke, to be honest. I mean, it's a good concept. I don't think it was executed very well, because it was like a couple years ago, and I was a worse person back then. I wasn't very talented. But I think it was a funny idea, and I love that kind of chaotic energy. We need that right now, you know? We need some, organized chaos at a time like this. Okay, speaking of organized chaos, though, I want to tell you guys something. I'm gonna link it down below if you want to see it, but Time magazine did an article that includes an interview from me about The Sims for their anniversary, and again, that's Time magazine, an interview with me, which is really cool, and I'll link it for you guys to read, but my name is Sims. Like, I'm dead serious. My name is Kayla Sims. My last name is Sims. And so in the article, they refer to me as Sims a lot because they refer to use your last name a lot of times and things like this. And so they're referring to me as Sims in an article about The Sims, and it's really confusing and kind of funny. Like, it made me laugh a lot when I read it. For example, a direct quote. In her most popular video with more than 1.2 million views, Sims let a family of digital people run their own lives overnight. Sims referring to me, Kayla Sims. But like, it's kind of funny how in this article about the Sims, they also have to call me Sims. It made me laugh a lot. So I'll link that for you guys. I said that like 3 times, but if you want to read the article, congrats to the Sims for being around for 20 years, and also congrats to me for being in a Time magazine article, because that's kind of cool. My mom posted it on Facebook, which is like typical mom stuff, but that made me laugh also. Thank you, Mom, for sharing my accomplishments on Facebook. I really appreciate it. She asked me, and I didn't reply because I was in the shower, and then she was like, hope it's okay because I posted it, which also made me laugh because, like, yeah, I don't really care, but the fact that she was like, can I post it on Facebook? And then I got in the shower, and then she just did, which, I mean, you know, parents, it kind of be like that sometimes, right? She knew I wouldn't care, but still. You may have now seen the bathroom. Like I said, the rules of this challenge are very simple. If you want to place an object, it has to be green. And so everything in this house is green. And lucky for us, we actually have some bright green bathroom items. And so I got a chance to use them here today. But I also used green tile on the walls and the floors. There's green flooring in the house with the flooring and the carpets. And it's kind of an eyesore, but like almost in the best way possible. I also had to use Realm of Magic stuff in the kitchen, which I kind of like. Like, I sort of love the Realm of Magic fridge and stove. I don't know if it fits very well with the style of the house, you know? But our other options were like a teal colored stove and fridge from Jungle Adventure, and it was too bright and it was worse, and so I chose not to use those. It was definitely a process trying to figure out the counters and things. I ended up using the Parenthood ones because they had a matching sink that I could use, and we needed a farm sink because we had to put a sink, and the only green sink was that like teal colored base game one, and there was no way. I could not bring myself to put that here. I mean, it's a joke house and it's bad, we know it's bad, but like, there's a line, you know? We can't cross the line. Speaking of St. Patrick's Day, though, and, like, green, I have some kind of fun memories of St. Patrick's Day from being a child. We used to go over spring break to see my grandma and her condo in Naples, and they have, like, this is basically a building full of old people. No offense to them, it's the truth. And so we used to kind of go there, and then spring break would fall during St. Patrick's Day a lot of the time, and these old people, they would have little, like, parties for all the holidays outside, like, by the pool, and they'd put up, like, a card table, and they'd have all snacks and cookies and treats and stuff. And so for, like, Valentine's Day, they have a bunch of, like, pink cookies and things, and they've got, you know, like, an Easter party, and they have a little St. Patrick's Day one. And so I have memories of St. Patrick's Day and, like, green cookies and candies and treats from this little condo of old people in Naples. And that's why I like this holiday, because of green cookies. And I think that's fair. I know a lot of people like to go out and stuff to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and obviously you can't really do that at a time like this. You better not do that at a time like this, but you can make green cookies. I mean, you can get food coloring. You can get cookies. I mean, the sugar, butter, flour. I mean, you can make them. I'm going to. I'm not going to make green cookies. You like make sugar cookies and dye them green. Honestly, I've never tried that. I'm sure it would go fine. That's kind of a fun activity for your self-quarantining and stuff. I don't have any friends or anyone to do that with, but I could sit alone at home and bake my green cookies and then eat them by myself if I wanted to. What green activities are you getting up to on this fine day? Let me know in the comments down below. I think I'm gonna play Minecraft later, which is also, I mean, green, you know, grass and stuff. Yeah, so dumb. But I started a new vanilla Minecraft save with my boyfriend. On a realm and stuff. I love Minecraft. I have always loved Minecraft. It's just such a fun game. I know it gets kind of a bad rap sometimes from people that are like, oh, you play Minecraft, loser. It's like The Sims in that sense, but like, it's had a resurgence recently, and Minecraft is fun. They're like, you just mine and craft, like, what's wrong with that? You know, it's a great game. I'm gonna be real, I have watched Minecraft YouTubers for years. I am, like, obsessed with Smallish Beans. I don't mean to be that guy, but, like, I'm serious. I think he makes really good Minecraft videos. I've always liked them. I've been watching a lot of them recently. I mean, if you don't follow Smallish Beans on YouTube, he's got 2 channels, one where he plays Planet Zoo. My 2 favorite things, Minecraft and Planet Zoo. I mean, come on. I'll link Smallish Beans' channel down below. He's a big YouTuber, you probably know who he is, but I just love Minecraft, okay? I don't know, it's like an unapologetic adoration for this game. It's so much fun. My sister and I used to play together. I don't know if she plays anymore, but we used to play a lot. And I think she might still play, to be honest. She'd probably hate me saying that, but it's true. Minecraft is good, it never gets old, I'm serious. And you can build in it, you know I love building games. It's what I do. I don't know if you noticed, but I do a lot of, building in The Sims and in Minecraft as well. I'm not very good at building in Minecraft though. I think I have more practice in The Sims, and it's also easier because you can make very realistic looking houses in The Sims. That's kind of what I do. Clearly, as you can see with this house, I make very realistic looking houses in The Sims. It's harder to do that in Minecraft, I think, and so I struggle a little bit more, but it is fun. I like it. It's a good game. Maybe Time Magazine can ask me about Minecraft next. I can be in a Minecraft interview. If they picked me for a thing like that, that'd be really shameful, to be honest. There are a lot of very big, very successful actual Minecraft content creators, so Time Magazine, you can leave me out of your Minecraft interviews, but for The Sims, I'm your gal. I literally am The Sims. I'm just saying. I should apologize though quickly about the color scheme for this house in some of the rooms. And I mean like the wood tones. Like the wood tones in the living room are just so mismatchy and bad. I wanted to use the outdoor retreat bed really badly, and obviously the couches in the living room. And so I used them because they're green and like checked, and it looks so good. And so I put them down, but the wood color on those green items is it's like orange in the worst way. So I'm really sorry. Like, I know it looks bad. I know it's really, really bad, but I did what I had to do. And that's what I had to do, was place those weird green items. So just, if you look beyond the color of the wood, as we often have to do in The Sims 4, where we can't have any matching wood tones ever, anywhere, and not even like a complimentary way, because obviously in real life not every wood is the exact same color, but a lot of times when you have different mismatching wood tones, they aren't bright orange. You know? They can be in the same family and look nice, but in The Sims, there's no families. There's just pain and sadness. I'm talking about wood tones. It's not that deep. I'm sorry. Maybe in The Sims 5 we'll get a color wheel again, and that'll be the day. Or at least better swatches. I long for the day that we can change the color of, like, the frame and the cushion separately. Because if I had that couch and I could pick the color of the wood and then pick the color of the, like, cushion swatches, like in The Sims 2 and in games like House Flipper where you can pick the swatches separately, that would be a game changer in so many ways. An EA game changer. I know we've said it a million times, but like, please, I just want to pick them separately. It's so annoying to be limited in things by the color of the wood tones. Because a lot of times, maybe you want to have like a hot pink bed, but the frame is black, and that doesn't really match the rest of your house. Like if you're doing like a Barbie house, you want that hot pink base game bed swatch, but oh no, the frame is black, and Barbie is like very pink and white color scheme, you know? And it ruins things. Why can't I change it? There's actually custom content beds that exist where you can pick the frame and the mattress separately, and so you have to place them in as two objects, and it works really well, and that's a thing that exists. So you can get CC to work around it, but I don't build with CC for YouTube because that way you guys can't download it, so I only use vanilla items in my builds, but then I suffer. So I made a video about bunk beds though recently. I'll link that down below for you guys too, but you can see in that video what I mean, because you can place like the bunk bed frame, it's like a mod, a CC item, and then you can place the mattress separately so that way you can get it to all match how you want it to. It looks really good, and then you can have, you know, a black bed frame and a green bed, or a black bed frame and a pink bed, or a green bed frame and a green bed. You know what I mean? As we all want. Exclusively green furniture. I will admit I cheated a tiny bit on the outside of the house because I placed down a fire pit that isn't green. And I feel really bad because there's also rocks that aren't green, but in my mind I was like, okay, you know what? You can't have green rocks. It's nature. And so I put down trees. Obviously, like, the trees have, you know, brown trunks, but that's okay because it's, you know, the tree itself is mostly green because the leaves are green. But I did place down a rocky fire pit, but I figured it was okay because it was rocks. I can delete it if you want. But most of my rulings on this were based on the fact that I was like, if I search with the color filter in the game and it shows up there, then I can use it. If the game says it's marked as green, then I can use it as green. But I also kind of was like, oh, this is not green enough, so I'm not going to use this one. There's some judgment on my part, but I wasn't trying to cheat, okay? I was using only green items. It's the rule. I don't make the rules. Well, I kind of make the rules, but like, it's worth it. I'm a real stickler for the rules. Oh, and I mean that. I was a very big try-hard baby in school. I was a major teacher's pet, and the best and worst ways. But the video is now coming to an end. You can kind of see it's horrible. You might not want to see, but you can, and it looks beautiful. It's on my gallery if you want to download it. I know you do, and you want to play in it and stuff. My origin idea is just lilsimsie if you want to check it out. But I'm gonna go, so please make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I have way too much fun making dumb builds in The Sims. It brings me so much joy to do weird stuff like this.